chances. If they are accurate in front of goal today, they have a big chance. I think that also Atletico Madrid are a bit weaker at the back than they've been in prior seasons. I think that Barcelona, Savic are not as strong in the right back and right centre back. Barcelona doesn't go forward, but well, this is coming back to what Guillem suggested in a few minutes ago, going back to the left back position, where Mathieu may be playing because he's taller than Jordi Alba. In the end, if Jordi Alba was playing, there would only be 3 players taller than 175 or so, which will be Busquets, Piqué and Umtiti. And that
really selected itself. The only question mark was in defence. Oh, and it goes right over the top, and that was a major moment. Well, Carrasco ghosted in at the far post. He was left alone. Their first attack was almost a lethal one as Barcelona's defence went to sleep.
Well, you can see
Salco saw Godin, little starburst in there. Suarez is back helping out on Titi. Then it in fighting form, brilliant attempt at the ball from Messi. Picks it up a second time and on this their side of the field. Felipe Luz flies it in. Titi's header. Griezmann reacts, and it was Titi who, well, mops up for his spillage.
Well, panic stations when that ball come in the box. 3 players going for the one ball. Poor header from Umtiti, and it's a save. Well, the goalkeeper looked like he might have had it covered, but Umtiti makes that save for his left foot, and it's good pressure from the home side, Atletico Madrid. Good strike, and it is on target from Gamero.
It is lazy from Piqué. Now Griezmann. Griezmann! Oh, tremendous save from Ter Stegen. There's Antoine Griezmann let one fly.
Well, it's not so popular right foot he hits it with. But Rob, what a strike this is. Fabulous strike.
At what point is going? Maybe they've got it wrong. Messi to Neymar. Suarez in attendance. Messi! First attack for Barcelona. Can Suarez get there? Brave save! Off the line! Mayhem! Not going to count.
Wow, what a melee that was.
The first attack for Barcelona, they really came alive.
I don't know what he's given it for. Certainly the ball looks still live. Let's have a look, see. Tees it up, shot, save.
Well, it's a brilliant save there.
Is it for the challenge on the keeper?
Well, they were certainly claiming that it was handball from Luis Suarez. That was the claim from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, handball, the right hand from the gun, Rob. And that's what it is. It's either that or the challenge. There's the hand. Well, this one he plays it off his own post. Suarez very quick to put in the rebound.
Well, it's a brilliant ball. Felipe Luis across it.
Brilliant keeper.
Once more, it's Ter Stegen. Now Barca counter-attack from Luis Suarez. The thing is, when Barcelona attack, they're looking lethal. They're not attacking very often, but they're looking lethal when they do. But they're having to absorb so much pressure.
Anticipation. He knows, Ter Stegen knows he's going to square it. It's brilliant.
Now standing over it, playing a game of poker. It's Messi! It's a magnificent save from Oblak. Wow. A circus save.
This was moving, Rob. Curling right across the top of the wall, heading for the top with a swing. This is the free kick. What a free kick it is. Top corner, gets across with the right hand. You'll see it better. Heading for the postage stamp, Rob. And the keeper getting across to get a big hand on it.
Well, Courtois, David De Gea, 2 great goal kisses. Neymar with the corner, holds the ball up in the air. Savage only as far as Umtiti. Inch their way into this game. Neymar's corner, keeper stays on his line, and well, he made the right decision ultimately as they couldn't handle Piqué. Both goalkeepers have been the stars of the first half of this game.
It's a brilliant header from Gerard Piqué. Gets up above everybody, and the goalkeeper stops it and saves it on the line. Umtiti's complaining, saying he should have had a penalty kick. I'm looking to see. He's just bundled to the ground. He's got a good cause for complaint.
Well, Savage, I tell you what, Savage did. This is Neymar. Oh, lovely ball. Suarez, massive chance for Suarez.
Oh, what a miss.
Well, it's not too often that you see Luis Suarez rush and miss an opportunity like that.
No, and well, Savage gives the ball away cheaply, Rob, and then lovely ball from Messi. Plays Suarez in. I can't believe he's missed the target that much. Looks as if, what's he trying to, has he hit it with the outside? He looked like he was trying to curl it with the inside of his right foot, and he's completely scuffed it well wide of the mark.
Balls nicely to Sal. Chase that, he says to Griezmann. Griezmann! He tried to deceive the goalkeeper. The obvious thing was to put the ball across the face of goal. But Ter Stegen was holding his angles and protecting that near post. Rule 1 of goalkeeping.
He done really well. His positional play game was excellent. Look at the pace here from Griezmann. Angles tight, and he...
Okay, sees the gap. Cautioned. Gabi. Oh, this is a great ball. Falls nicely as well for Atletico. Hands up in the air for Godin. But he was always getting underneath it as he tried to muscle Busquets out of the way.
Well, he hangs the cross up. There's not an awful lot of power on the cross. Godin gets up really well, but there's not enough power on the cross to generate it. And you can see loops it onto the top of the goal as Atletico lifts it up, it's backspin on it. Not a good one, really. And he wins it in the air against Busquets. Only one goal this season. Godin.
In the last couple of years haven't had an impact. Depending on this man, Messi. Balls to Rafinha. Rafinha tries to get his feet. He'll have a second stab at it. Savage does just enough. Neymar. Big chance. Savage closes him down. Luis Suarez. Rafinha! Oh. It was a lucky goal. It was an ugly goal, but it was an important goal for Barcelona. And you can see in the celebration what it means to Luis Enrique's team.
Oh, scrappy goal, right, Rob? A huge goal for Barcelona. Really were defending deep there. Atletico Madrid, they got lots of bodies in the way. They made 2 or 3 blocks. But each time, Barcelona looked for the ricochet. Godin's appealing. I don't know why. You can see here, this is the first shot blocked. And then it spins kindly. And then Suarez has a shot that's blocked. The ricochet falls kindly for Rafinha. He's first to the rebound. Certainly good fortune, but you make the most of your good luck. And that gives Barcelona a huge advantage.
Well, a goal from one of the less likely sources. Rafinha was a controversial selection ahead of Ivan Rakitic, but he's proven his coach right.
Look at the many players there is there, and it rebounds just so kindly for Rafinha. The ricochet beats Felipe Luis. And Rafinha first to the rebound.
Some giants in there as well. Savage has broken away from most of them. Played to the near post. Oh, straight in!
Godin's claiming it.
Oh, Godin, he's taking that. Dreadful defending from Barcelona. And a major goal from Atletico Madrid. The keeper can only stand and stare.
Second goal of the season for Diego Godin. Rob, I just think set players are so important to Atletico Madrid. They are in football. If you get the right delivery, Coque's delivery. No, is he onside? Yeah. Well, he is. And he gets a great touch on it. Have a look. Just a deft touch, a little deft touch there. And the keeper's beaten. So important. Just like the goal he scored that won the league for them a few years ago. Look, he sandwiched in between Umtiti and Busquets. That's a brilliant touch. Oh.
Wow. Oh, great turn by Suarez towards Messi. Emergency, scrappy goals where they've made the most of virtually nothing. Rakitic, Umtiti, given space to turn. Back to Lionel Messi! Messi again! Lionel Messi does it! A priceless goal from Lionel Messi! against his favourite opponents. He always seems to score against Atletico, and this is one of the most significant.
Oh, it's a late goal as well, Rob. There's only 4 minutes left. And, you know, they've gone to sleep a little bit. Ball knocked down in the box. And, you know, making the point earlier, but they're not been as sharp to get to the knockdowns. And this one's lofted into the box. It's headed out partially. But Barcelona wins the rebound. Rakitic heads it into danger. Umtiti's got the ball. He's able to turn on it. There's a lot of red and white shirts there, but nobody closes him down. Messi's first shot is blocked just there. And then he goes on and scores from the rebound, first to it. And that's that little edge that you have to have, anticipating-wise. And that's a super goal for Barcelona, which really blows the title wide open. You want one of the two teams to win the match. Barcelona's probably a better option. But Atletico Madrid...
Enrique down there trying to drive his plays on. Atletico throws it in. Godin's header! And he took his time there.
Let's have a look. Long throw and lovely little flick on. And Piqué, great defending there. Really important. To stop Torres scoring.
Real Madrid play later this evening. A very tough game against Villarreal. My goodness, what is the goalkeeper still? Not a harmonious team. They're still not playing the Barcelona way, but for the second week in a row, they have done just enough. Question is, where would they be without Lionel Messi? They wouldn't be at the top of the table, I'll tell you that. For the second week in a row, Messi has done it in the dying embers of a game. It was a true battle today, but it came down to the little general who scored the goal, which was the difference between the two teams. 2-1 Barca.
20 domestic meetings unbeaten for Barcelona against Atletico. Messi scores and seals his 400th win with Barcelona. Messi disrupts, Messi delights, but above all, Messi decides.